That?
You can't give me a blowjob. Sorry.
Would you like a blowjob?
What's going on, man?
You could you could not do that for me.
You can make your eyes like some crazy green color or whatever. I don't know.
Are you muted? Charade.
Why are you
One
so
word.
tall? Just the right height.
Muted.
No. Alright. I think I fixed it.
What are you doing? Smoking out of a 6-foot bong? Get the fuck down here with the rest of us mortals.
I'm trying to fix something. Oh,
It's like you're standing on a chair smoking out a big 6-foot bong.
Oh, no. It ain't what it is, man. Hey, man, I ain't do shit, man. Come on, man.
They don't talk, but they dance. Watch this.
But I can't make like my body spin around and around.
Actually, your legs are spinning. Yeah, you're spinning.
I don't have legs. I'm a robot.
Well, whatever
I'm a
those
ball
two
robot.
things on the side of you are, become your ass and spin like a tail.
Fucking really? Oh, I wish I could see it.
There they go.
Change to a ball avatar and show me.
I don't want to because I want to.
Just fucking do it real quick.
What if I don't
Like,
get this
you-
avatar back?
You will if you just change back to it before you log out. And did you make it with custom colors?
I did, yeah.
Oh, I would have remembered the hex codes then.
Oh, now you're no,
Bra.
no.
If the numbers, like mine was 006900 and the blue was 2CC4FF.
Did you not read my fucking name, man? Like,
Oh
gonna
my
be
god,
done with
it's
that.
Captain Cannabis again.
Yeah,
You're on all
that's
the time, dude. You're on all the time, man.
Hello, B.
No, I don't know about that much.
Oh, you have a bubble.
No, you
have a
have
bubble.
been, Captain Cannabis, you've been on this fucking campfire every time I've come in here, man.
Well, I don't know about all that. But
I do.
It's all
And what's wrong with
good.
that?
Last time I was in here, there was 2 girls that you were talking with about a slumber party.
Oh yeah, that was a couple days ago. Yeah. What's up,
Hey, man.
Static? I could see up your pants leg.
Oh my.
Hello?
Oh my.
Hello, Laura. Hello.
Oh
Hello.
Shit, where the fuck is my fridge?
Oh
There it
my.
is.
I'm gonna take a bong rip real quick, Captain Cannabis. I have weed this time. I didn't have weed.
Nice.
last time.
I'll do another dab. I just did one, but in the community spirit.
Fucking torches, man. That's one reason I don't like dabs.
What's wrong with
I don't want to torture. I don't want to like keep a torch hanging around.
You don't want to feel like you're manufacturing crack.
Yeah, there you go. I know it's not that. I know it's not. Like, I don't judge you negatively for it. I've used it. It's great. It's just having a
Expensive.
flaming bottle sitting there, like,
You
waiting to
don't
light
have
it
an
up.
amazing mouth like me. My mouth is better than yours. I'm just kidding.
What?
I'm just messing with you.
Get him to
Messing
spin.
with you.
Get him to spin. You know what? I got some torchless dab shit like Cloud V Electro, and it's just not the same. It's battery, but it's
Oh,
like
yes.
full size dab rig.
Yeah, my son's mother has one of those.
Yeah, I have all 3 of them really. I have the old one and the digital one and the portable one, and I don't use any of them. I just use an extra collector. I got a Puffco Plus. Don't use it.
Yes.
You can change your color, but you can't change your static. Or delay. 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 Yeah.
Man.
Oh, I ate it. Or did you eat it? Did you eat it?
Yeah, it got me.
Yes.
So, have you played Onward?
Onward, no.
Onward.
It's a first person, it's a Call of Duty in VR. Okay? But it's badass. It's so badass. It's one of the coolest games I've fucking played in VR.
The coolest game I've played in VR is the Lone Echo.
Lone Echo, or
well, not Lone Echo.
I know what you're talking
And
about.
Echo
Echo
Arena.
Arena. I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
And I've gotten Lone Echo. I haven't played it yet, but I'm going to. Very soon.
Onward is like Call of Duty, but it's actually done really, really well. And
Except you need a brain to play it.
Yeah, you do have to actually fucking play it. Yeah, exactly.
All right,
Like,
wait, where
you
am
can't
I?
just
What?
hit A to reload your weapons.
Press B
You
to
have to
activate the
actually-
super weapon.
You have
Oh, you have to actually like
grab.
reload.
Yeah, it's brilliant the way they've done it. It actually
No,
works
man,
just
it's
fine.
like crack. That's
Um,
what I've been playing, son. I've been playing it so much. And why am I so high?
Onward?
Yeah, man. Dude, it's like crack, man. Oh, wait. How do I get down? Dude, this is weird. Okay. Whoa.
You don't want to get down, man.
I'm
People pay good
flying.
money to be that high.
I'm flying, man.
I'm flying, man.
Flying. Ugh, I can't
To
reach
me, it
this.
looks like
Just
you're
in front of your hands.
You're
You
coming
can't
down
even do
some
from your-
slow
Just in
mo
front
shit.
of your
I
hands.
can't reach the
No, okay.
stick.
So when you've been playing Onward, have you noticed that your
There you
mic
go.
picks up your breath, and it
Yes.
actually like
Yes.
your breath
Here.
comes out the way you breathe? Isn't that very
Yes.
immersive? Like
See
that.
this one?
That makes you feel like you're there. I don't know
And-
what it
and
is.
No,
Yes,
like
you
when you're
gotta do
getting
the
when you're
thingy.
getting shot at, it's like
Come
you know
over here.
everything's turned black, you know, and
Come over
it's-
Yeah.
I love how the weapon. All right, I need to get down, man. This is creepy, man. Why am I floating?
Dude, the heavy machine guns, the
Get a marshmallow.
the M60s and the
Yeah.
guns with the
Yeah.
ammo boxes, dude. That like actually
M249s.
pulling up the gun, grabbing the bullet chain, slapping it in the gun,
with the
closing
sand,
it, and
you
then
make a
cocking it.
fist.
Oh fuck, that's awesome.
Man,
Love it.
shit, it'll give me
And,
PTSD.
so you can
Just-
push the thing down.
Oh, there we
What?
go.
It's like
I think I got
slightly in front of your hand, so it's like
Hey,
right here. It's like in front of your hand a little bit. What?
Wait, so who all is in VR right
Go
now?
watch your movie.
I you can tell from my little hands.
Yep. Hey, what's up? See, I thought that everybody in this was in VR until the other night I realized there's people that are not in VR.
nah, bro. I had a
Goodness,
Gear
right
VR
Yeah,
for a
I
while,
play on my
son.
2D
Good,
client
GD.
sometimes.
That's what I have, but I'm on my phone right now on the app.
I had a Gear VR for a while.
Oh, you poor little thing.
Gear VR
Well,
ain't
that's
bad.
128-12258.
Yeah. You see that new Oculus Pro that comes out here soon?
Nah.
It's basically a Gear VR just with a much better screen. Like I guess the screen on it takes away all of the screen door effect, and it's totally self-sustained. There's no phone. It has 6 degrees of movement,
See, whenever I
and you
use
don't have to plug anything to it.
whenever I use my Gear VR, unless I had like a fan in front of it, it would overheat, like all the time.
I pulled a Styli out of my Note 8. It acts like a little heat tube, I think.
Oh
I don't have
man.
much problem with it.
Dude, you know you could have free
Oh,
VR.
that's clever. I never thought about
You
that.
could have free VR if
Oh,
you
thanks.
downloaded the Google free cardboard.
Cardboard thing. Yeah.
If you got a phone that'll do it.
I will wave to you.
Dude, that finger thing's really weird.
I was telling you guys about, or at least cannabis. I was talking to cannabis. about a program that's like this, only you can actually go off over those hills. It comes out in March. It's called.
But is
it's called
this
Metaworld.
dead? Like, is this app
Meta
dead or
World.
something?
Well, yeah, for sure. This
No,
it's not.
there's just like no one on
Yeah,
right
it's
now.
not dead. There's people in here, but they haven't added anything to this in a minute now.
What, they shut it down and they set it back
Well,
up
I
or
mean, they
something?
just added another game.
Did
The
they?
Secret Caesar game. Yeah, they added the Secret Caesar game, and a couple weeks ago they added Boss Hunter.
How do you play games on this then?
Or Boss Hunter. If you open the menu, you see where it says join an open activity. Off to the right, it has a button that says start an activity. And there's like a whole list of stuff. There's the Kraken Invasion, which is like a puzzle game. There's Beat Lab, which you make beats and stuff. UFO Invasion is another like puzzle game. Secret Caesar, it's like
Anyone-
Secret Hitler, but you know, themed for Caesar. So
Anyone play the Rec
Yeah.
Room yet?
No.
Rec Room.
Or something like that? I don't know.
Oh
The
yeah, I
game
didn't
room?
really like it.
No?
I didn't like Rec Room.
I loved Rec Room.
It's like they don't have any artificial locomotion.
Oh, you have to.
No,
like-
No,
I
but
don't
the
like
but
it.
the but the gameplay itself is so good. Like the laser tag and the paintball, it's some of
Yeah.
the best competitive gameplay out there. I love it. The laser tag is especially
I
good.
like how the laser tag had actual usable sights.
Oh yes, usable sights. Okay, did you get to use the
Yeah.
heavy, the rocket launcher?
Yes.
Okay.
It has usable sights as well. That is so cool.
You have to line them up too. You gotta like, yeah,
Yeah.
and then when you fire, it
Yeah.
feels like you're firing a rocket at someone. I fucking love it.
Yeah.
I go to Rec Room frequently.
Amazing.
This could use. See, Meta World is what I'm waiting for. Meta World is a world that's 10,000 square miles, thousands of players on in the same world. Persistent, completely persistent. You drop an item on the ground over here and decide to leave it, it will remain in that spot until someone else comes along and picks it up.
Fix it up, yeah.
There's going to be a marketplace for it. There's like all kinds of like activities and things to do out in the world just by going off and exploring. You can actually own land in it. Yeah. It's supposed to be pretty good. We'll see how it actually turns out, but it's supposed to come out in March.
Really?
Yep. It's free to play too.
Oh, snap. Have you ever played the Steam
Oh, shit.
chat thing?
Well,
whatever?
then I'll definitely be playing it then.
Wait, have you guys ever played the Steam one?
Steam what?
The VR chat it's called or whatever? It has like a
Oh
whole
yeah,
bunch.
I played it in 2D mode.
It has like a bunch of like usual anime girls walking around of guy voices, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I saw a lot of that.
There are a lot of developers that believe
My
that
limp
this is not
wristed
doable.
throw.
That this walk mode is not doable in
Right.
VR. They feel that you have to teleport, and you know this has never made me sick, not once.
Me neither. Except sometimes.
I know, like in Echo Arena, like even flipping upside down and stuff like that, it made me a little queasy at first, but once I got
You know,
used to it, it was
The only
fine.
place that
Yeah.
kind of made me feel a little drunk was the maze in walk mode like that. The maze is a little fucked up when you're just like this all day.
Onward can make me a little.
Does the maze
sick,
stay the
but
same, or does it change? 'Cause I've
It
done it
stays the
twice now.
same. And it's really unsatisfying, isn't it?
It's cool the first time. The first time when you get through it, because it is a big maze, and you get up to the top of that pyramid, and you can look back down at what you did. You can also see other people doing it too.
Oh yeah.
It's kind of cool.
I at least want a door to go
Sometimes,
through or
man.
something, man. A portal back to the fireplace, something.
Or like even if you could like pick up the little.
Hey, so I got a
or
question
trophy
for you, right?
thing you
Remember I
got
told
there.
you my name's Danny too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So I got a theory in life.
What's up?
Anybody named Danny is cool and parties.
Yeah, we
Anybody
talked about
named
that.
Daniel, did I tell you about that?
Yeah, well, because we were talking to that Australian guy, we were talking about like guns and stuff. I don't know where he was really getting that, but yeah. Steve, right? Steve.
I don't know.
Oh.
So talking about guns, I told you my theory on people who go by Danny, Daniel, or Dan.
No. Well, it was the first night we met, and like, you were talking to that Australian guy. Oh, wait, no, New Zealand. Oh, wait, no, Australia, I think. Anyway, yeah, then we were talking about guns. Then
Well, did he have a New Zealand or an Australian accent?
No, Australian. But then after that, we started talking about my name, because my name was Dan. You said yours was Dan. Anyone named Danny is cool, and everyone Daniel is kind of...
Hey guys. Hi.
Mama's boy. No, anyone
Hey,
Daniel's a
hey,
mama's
yellow.
boy. And Dan's are cops.
Arc.
Oh.
Arc.
See, I never
It's
really...
not
Think
Arc,
about it.
it's Arc.
That's
Arc.
true.
Yeah, exactly.
Well,
yes.
I prefer to be called Danny,
Arc.
usually.
Yeah, of course,
hold
we
on,
party.
hold
I'm Danny
Oh, there's
too.
more
I
to it.
forget
Alright.
how to spell Daniel, dude, to be truthful with you. Every time I write it, it's almost like, am I spelling that right? Because I don't write it ever.
It seems that I can see your name. How do you...
Dude, this is so trippy.
I'm
when
new. I'm new to this.
Dude,
Hello,
this,
guys.
this is so weird. Like, you're
Hello,
talking
Danny.
to someone, and it's like... But it's like, they're
How
not...
are you?
Dude, it's so... Do you ever get that? You know what I mean?
No.
Like...
No.
See what I mean? It's like creepy, man. It's like
should.
tripping out, you know? Like, you think you're talking to someone real, but it's like... Well, you are, but you're not, you know? It's like, this isn't real, but it's...
I'm real.
You know what I'm getting at. You know. Man. Man,
I'm real, and he's new to this. How you liking it?
Dude, I had the craziest guy at my job today. Oh
Well,
my
not
God.
really new, but yeah, new to this.
Isn't it fun? Welcome to the future where we're all gonna just forget about our outside life and spend it in VR.
Where every third person you meet has weed in their name.
Dude, every time I come to this in the campfire, it's always about drugs. No matter who's here, it's like...
I try to make it that way at least.
Or maybe it's because you've been here every time.
Hey, I was still. I hear you guys talking about drugs. There's always a conversation
Yeah,
about
heard
drugs.
somebody say drugs.
Well, because every time I come in here,
right now.
every time I come in here, someone's talking about drugs, but I think it's always Danny
Bro.
talking about drugs.
Bro, I have a friend who comes in here and we'll fucking play, holograms or disc golf, and you'll hear him doing lines. Like hole 3, you'll hear him do a fucking gacker. Be like this, you just do rail and be like, yeah. Like,
Oh man, that's wild. See, the other problem about the Oculus is the wire gets tangled, man, all the time.
Wait.
For this, you could just sit down. You don't need to stand up for this, man.
Yeah, but I like to move.
I know, I've been Indian style on the floor.
I'm sitting in the recliner right now. This one lets you reset yourself
I
for
have to
walking
sit
height.
For all my games.
Like I can reset myself at standing height. Be in my chair. I feel like Professor X.
Dude, I want to try. I want to try Minecraft on the VR.
Minecraft on VR is
Just-
so fun.
Just to
It's
see.
amazing.
Yeah, just to see how dizzy you get.
And
like-
and you just you just have to turn on smooth motion as well.
But what I want to do is I want to just build like underneath me and go all the way up and then drop and see if I get sick or something, or dizzy.
You know.
You need to
only
eat
thing
like
that, like,
3
made me,
tabs
like-
of acid.
Like build underneath you until you're like as high as the block limit, and then you just jump off. It'd probably be like really trippy, standing up,
Yeah.
of course.
Come in here on a fucking 10-foot ladder someday.
Well, maybe I'll do it in real life when I'm on ecstasy, son. I'm
Right.
fly.
Hi there, guys. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Hey, man.
Wow.
I can hear you.
Actually, the first time I'm here, yeah.
Hello, Laura.
Whoa.
Or Jobert.
Where you from?
Italy. This guy.
Where's that echo?
I am from.
Yeah, what do you got an echo?
Wow.
It's him.
From Poland.
It's just Gus.
Oh.
Gus, do you have an echo? Just plug in some headphones.
Yeah, I just muted him.
Hey, look, I can make his face light up. What's going on, guys? My name's Steve. I'm from the land of Hachi Malachi. Hi, everybody.
Hachimalachi.
I'm on drugs. Somebody gave him arms. Oh, he's gone.
To play this, you need a stick.
Yeah.
We need tunes in
Across the
here.
campfire there. Over across the campfire there.
I'm going
Oh, yeah.
where there's
That's right.
tunes.
Here, I'll go get one for you.
This should have a shooting range, and there should be like deer and bears and stuff roaming around out here that we can shoot at for points.
Yeah.
Put a hunter's nest right here.
And if they don't want like guns, they should at least have like a bow and arrow, right?
Can't grab them.
Well, at least I've got the ability to roast a fucking digital marshmallow.
Oh man, I can't grab these guys.
I just dropped a firework in there.
Oh man, this is trippy.
If you want to grab something,
Whee!
what are you on?
This should also
What
have.
are you playing on?
Whoa.
Yeah, I would like to grab one.
It's gonna go in circles.
What are you playing on? Are you playing on a or are you playing on
it's
the
called
phone?
it's
On the
gear.
Gear VR?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, so you have the gear remote.
Yeah.
So coming out of your gear remote is a laser. If you go up to what you're trying to pick up and put your
This
laser
right here,
over
the
it, it'll
stick.
change colors.
Yeah.
And then you can use your trigger button to pick it up.
Yeah, I try, but nothing happens. Ah, damn. Ah, no, here it
There you
is.
go.
So, if you're a Rift user,
There you
do
go.
you sign into the beta programs?
Yes, I am testing out the Rift beta, and it is fucking amazing.
One problem I have, it's a huge problem. My keyboard, you know the digital keyboards you can bring up. Mine comes up as a 4-button keyboard with like a random symbol, like one of 4 different keys, like it's a section of the keyboard, and I do not know how to get it to display the full keyboard. They just mentioned that if some systems have their scaling changed over 100%, that it can be an issue. But I know that I've changed all my scaling back to 100%. Actually, looks sharper now than it did before. But I don't know why I can't get it to work.
What I will do sometimes, because like if I use the actual like Oculus keyboard, it makes it lag really bad for some reason. I think it's because I have 2 monitors and like everyone that I talk to only has 1 and they don't experience any like super duper lag. But I actually have it where I can click on the touchscreen keyboard
Yeah.
in Windows 10
Dang.
and I can bring it up and I use that to
Yeah,
type
that's
on
actually-
instead of the actual
Come on.
Put the
keyboard.
green, put pointer on it, and when it turns green, press your trigger or whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, I know that's not a perfect solution, but
Okay, put it back in the
it would
bag.
work.
But I can't get it to work on mine. Like it just brings up bullshit.
Walk up. Oh, you
And it's a huge
No, it's not.
problem. It's a huge problem. I can use my keyboard, but the whole point is
The
I'm
fuck?
supposed to be able to use it in VR, and I was looking forward to having this keyboard to type out on like this, right? All the other buttons work by touch like that.
Yeah. I mean, you could enable the touch keyboard on Windows 10 and then click on the taskbar and bring it up and use that. I mean, you wouldn't be able to like touch and type, but you would at least be
Are you
able
on a Gear
to
VR?
type until they fix
Yes,
whatever's
it's
wrong.
sucking
Have you
so
messed
bad.
with the customization
No, I'm
much
not
yet?
VR, It's not that bad. You have the controller?
I have not.
Yeah.
I've just like put
Oh,
out
it's
like
kinda
all my
nice,
games and stuff like that in the
Okay,
home
You
space.
take-
Yeah, I built
And
I did that too, but I have one problem. The gun, when I place it, I've got a shooting range set up, right? But I can't find my gun. I don't know how to locate it to delete it so I can add a new gun.
Wait, you can
But it's telling me I can't.
Take the mouse and click
Yeah.
it to
Where?
the right.
Yeah, in the Oculus Home.
And the new home that they got, if you go enable
Oh yeah,
the
how do
beta,
you do it? How do you enable it again?
No, you're
The
still
mouse
not getting
you
it.
go. Okay, so you go to your settings. You go to your settings on the Oculus, like web browser
Yeah.
on your PC. Then you go down to beta, and then you opt into the beta. And when you opt into the beta, it'll update automatically for the new beta
Is it worth
that's
it?
I
out
have my finger on the
for
trackpad,
Dash
but now-
2.0 and the new
Oh
Oculus
yeah.
Home.
Oh yeah.
It's worth it.
Even though it's buggy as fuck, it is
Yeah.
totally worth it. And, but you'll have, if you use it for like long periods of time and you're using like your Windows or like your desktops, you should turn off your screensaver if you have one. Because
So it'll
like
think
if
you're
the
just-
screensaver enables, it breaks the Windows
Let me see.
for some reason.
So you get to like customize your own home or whatever?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can like put stuff in it and like to launch the games, you can have like little game cartridges and you drop it into a little virtual console and push the button and it pops up the glasses and you put them on.
Hey, dude, did you notice that the game? Did you notice that the games actually have a sticker on them that matches the title screen?
Yeah.
Like it fits like a real video game.
Yeah.
I've got them laid out on my bar shelf, and like I can go just grab them and slop them. I love it. It's such a
want
great
to
little
use it,
addition
yeah.
to that. Yeah, you can build a shooting range.
And I have my favorite games as the little boxes, like the like if you were to actually buy a video game like back in the day. You'd get,
Yeah.
like, the
Oh
little-
yeah, I saw
little
that.
Boxes.
Yep, they have the
with
boxes.
it. I
Yeah.
have my
All right, I'm gonna have to check
yeah,
that
I have
out.
my favorites as that.
Oh, if you
It's
have
so
it, you
cool.
really do. It's probably the biggest, like the best fucking thing Rip has had happen in a minute. But it's buggy.
And
It is buggy.
and if
And
you're
it's the
yeah,
just
if you're
dropped.
building and
Does it crash a lot?
yeah,
or
if you're
something,
building and like stuff flies everywhere, just open your like little watch menu and click undo, and it'll put it all back. Because I've had that happen quite a few times.
You try and like when you try and grab a basketball or something, you grab something else, you yank everything around. It's kind of stupid.
Where's my...
Or if you like make a fist and like move your hand through the game cases by accident, they all go flying.
Oh yeah.
And I tried to have like boxes stacked on top of each other, but for some reason, whenever I do that, they just like fly across the room as well. So
You know your home's gonna support full multiplayer sometime.
So you want
this
a
year.
life hack?
It didn't come with this
Yeah,
release.
yeah.
It didn't come with this release,
Yeah.
but it will be released to where someone can come into your house when you're not there. If you've
Yeah.
allowed them, they can.
well, I mean, you can allow like your friends to come into your house
Yeah.
now, but they load into their own separate instance.
Yeah, they're not in it with you. Eventually, they'll be in it with you.
Yeah, that would be pretty cool.
I don't know this. The way they've got it done, it's actually really cool. And it
You want a
has
life hack?
It has
What?
so much potential.
You want a life
I
hack?
just wish I had some
Yeah.
form of artificial locomotion because
Do you
I'll
use a
go,
glass
like,
pipe?
Like, because I'm so used to games with artificial locomotion that I'll go.
I don't
like,
really do
move
drugs,
or
honestly.
something like that and accidentally.
You don't
fucking
smoke
teleport
weed?
across the
Not
room.
really, man.
Have
You
you,
go to move like a little bit.
if you like real locomotion, have you played Dead Effect 2?
No.
Dead Effect 2 is like 20 to 30 bucks. It's probably one of the best VR games I've played. The single player is a first-person shooter RPG. You got to think like Borderlands meets, I don't know, Mass Effect. You have a full stat
Oh, that would be
tree,
cool.
gear. There's a whole gear system behind it.
Oh.
And it's full locomotion, and you're in a space station. The parodies. Okay, let me tell you. I don't want to spoil this for you, but just to give you the idea of how this game works, it has intelligence and strength and stats like other RPGs. But their intelligence, they represent your character. It was an experiment gone wrong, and your brain in the process was fried. So when you wake up, you're an idiot. You have no intelligence, right? So when you talk, your character sounds like this. He sounds fucking stupid as shit. And until you get your intelligence up, and you can hear yourself slowly get smarter and smarter.
That's cool.
It's
You
a
just
great
offended that one guest over there that literally talks like this.
game. I'm sorry about that, but if you talk like that, you may want to see a doctor. You may have brain damage.
In your safe space.
No, this game is great. That game is awesome too. It's definitely worth a buy. And it has multiplayer. There just aren't a lot of players on it. It's got 2v2. But I'm telling you, like you'll get swarmed by zombies and shit, space zombies and fucking robots and other. I forgot. One of the coolest scenes in that game. They've got a minigun set up on a turret, and you get flocked by waves of these.
I'll be right back.
Of the human enemy, and you just get to mow shit down. It's so fucking great. You grab the fucking turret just like it's right there.